Alright, welcome back everybody to a rare Sunday recording session. Normally I always record on Saturdays, sometimes Fridays, but I never record on Sundays. Sundays are usually my editing days, or day. But we are so close to the end of this game that I just wanted to get it over with now, so that way I can focus on Odyssey on the upcoming Saturdays for now until it's time for me to start the next playthrough, whatever that may be. So here I am. One thing I want to go over real quick is that we're in a really interesting part of the game, and in that I mean that it's going to be easy to get a good ending if you don't play your cards right. So in the last episode, I mentioned that, well, at least I think I mentioned that the game isn't quite done yet and that we had to say no to going home right now to do something else. And that's the first example of what I mean of getting a good ending versus the golden ending. If you just went straight home when the game said you've talked to everybody, what do you want to do now? Then you would get a good ending. You would just get the neutral good ending. But if you say no and you do a few things that we're going to do here now, you'll be pushed down the route of golden ending. Now, I also mentioned throughout this playthrough that there is a secret final boss that can only be played in New Game Plus. And we're about to do that also. So what I did is I have two save files. I have save data 4 and 3. They're the exact same. It's just a copy. 4 is just a copy of 2. And the reason I did this is because I've never played the secret final boss fight. I've never seen it. I only know who the boss is. That's all I know. So I don't know at the end of this secret final boss if the game is going to end or not. If it does end, then we'll just save over data 2 and then we'll just reload 4 and go do the golden ending. Because I want them both here on the channel. But I don't know, so I just made the backup save just in case. Now that we said no to going home, what you want to do is go to Junes. You should have no reason to come here anymore. Might as well stop by the food court one last time. Enter? Yes. So coming here pushes us toward golden ending. That's all you have to do. You just have to come to Junes and you'll get golden ending. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There are so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
You reminisced with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us. Come to think of it, For me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monster say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you? Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Amatame. Technically, Yosuke entered also without a persona. You remembered that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave. Yosuke and Chie both entered.
A letter?
I mean, technically
Hey,
everybody
this better
entered
not be
without their
another
persona.
warning.
The sender's listed as Adachi.
Huh? This is from jail?
Prison.
It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that Midnight Channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Dachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass. You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter. You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi. And there it is. Yep. You get it at the very last day of the game. You can now fuse Magatsu Izanagi. Still though, the things he wrote gnaw at you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
The Power Tensor TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town, when she told you the rumor. But Adachi and Amatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. Do you guys remember it? There is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you met immediately after coming to town was... No, it was neither of them. In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth. Okay, so they are at the floodplain. I think the riverbank. There they are.
Did you already meet all your friends?
I want to talk to you.
What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Ojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home?
Yes, the gas station.
I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back. Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place? The gas station. I used the bathroom there. When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
More like she.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird, but after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
I understand.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Okay, so before we go to the gas station, we need to go to the Velvet Room. Also, the music's changed.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Wow, that's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
Obtained Orb of Sight.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Igor?
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
It began raining. Okay, now we're gonna go back in again for a scene with Margaret. Something is different from usual. You don't see Igor anywhere.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this. Apparently, we met for a purpose after all. Do you remember? The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and the destiny. But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason. No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends. Such a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room, so I wish to know the reasons behind it.
She's talking about her sister from Persona 3.
My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here. To do so, I had to know why she left, and I felt that the key to understanding rested with you.
She fell in love,
But now,
Margaret. I think.
I'm even more confused. I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe my premises were flawed. Maybe she found her answer and so left this place. In which case, my role is not to blindly bring her back. What was it that she gained? And who am I? What I may receive from you will most likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to issue a request to you, not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you. Would you fight a match against me? I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far. After all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny. But encounters always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well. Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision. Should you opt to accept my request, bring this to me where I will wait.
You received an invitation from Margaret. You obtained the Aqua invitation. It says, I await you at the ends of heaven.
I look forward to seeing you again.
That's right, everybody. The secret final boss of Persona 4 Golden is Margaret. That's all I know. I've never done the fight, so I have no idea what I'm in for. Okay, now we can go to the gas station and talk to Mysterious Girl. Hi there, do you need something? Oh yeah, you also gotta choose the correct responses. So you go, isn't this where I first? First? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Adachi? Oh, that serial murder suspect? A real tragedy, wasn't it? But the case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Then you talk to her again. Something else I can help you with? Did those two come here? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you've got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? Then you talk to her one last time. Oh, you still need something? Hey, I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? Huh? To those two? Oh, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, welcome to Inaba. But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town, and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you. That's all, remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you? About the time when we first met? Did you give me the power? You can pick any option here, but I'm gonna go with this one. Ah ha ha! Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three, the ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
So you're the one behind everything.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
What about it?
It seems you don't know who gave her that comb either. That comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie. It's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
You've messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you choose
For
me?
your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
The forbidden handshake.
Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To end everything.
The fog has lifted, and you still are not content? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
I am Izunami. Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami. You can hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Juness.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amino Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. Alright, boys. To Juness.
All right!
This is finally it. So many things have happened up until now. But now we'll beat the Izanami and put an end to this, right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. Showtime, boys.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced, and it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amino something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right. All for one and one for all.
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future.
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But he's so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this!
So this will be the last time I hope you catch the bad guy. Good luck. Alright. Hold on. Let's save... Let's save both of them. Oh, I don't have to hear all that again. So, we're gonna go to heaven. We're gonna go to heaven and fight Margaret. But you guys don't need to see me run through this whole dungeon again. So I'm gonna pause and then we'll be back as soon as we're at the top. As far as lineups, you already know who we're bringing. We got the boy Kanji. We got the girl Naoto. Where is... Oh, there's Yukiko. And the girl Yukiko. I also want to make sure we got all our gear back. Did I... Oh, I took away all the SP rings we got. Ooh. Mind if I do? Alright. Yeah, let's do heaven, and we'll be right back. Alright. I don't know if this is the, yep, here we go. Oh, you can see Margaret there. Yeah, he gave... I thought, since this is a boss fight I've never done before, might as well have everybody wear uniforms that I've never seen them wear before. And I will say, we look incredibly stupid right now. Anyways, this might suck. I have no idea what we're in for.
So you've come. I spoke to my master after you left.
It seems my predecessor also requested a duel from our last guest.
Though there's no way of knowing whether the boy took her up on the offer.
I called her foolish, but it seems we are kin indeed.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
As the one who rules over power, I will fight with the utmost deference to you. Show me what lies beyond a mere exchange of words.
Oh god.
I am charged with the heat and tension of battle. Now we begin. Don't disappoint me.
Huh? Wasn't she What the? She's floating? Her power level is insane! Don't tell me you're going to fight her!
Hell yeah, we're gonna fight her. Okay. We're just gonna go with the usual. Start setting up. Can I see what she's weak to?
Light won't work. Watch yourself.
Okay, she's just neutral to everything.
I am thou.
Oh my gosh, she is a sponge. Just attacks, really? Huh. Alright. She's mind charged, so I don't want to use it until we buff her. Mind charge is only for magic, okay. So we can do this. This is safe.
Go forth.
Then Kanji. Now it's time to bring the pain. Is this all she's really gonna do? Is just attack? I love how she looks while she's floating with all the personas around her and the compendium just kind of flapping its wings or whatever. It looks really intimidating. Anyway, let's beat her ass. Oh my gosh. 1,000 damage and it barely scraped her.
Come on down!
There we go.
I'll tell you now, discard any concern you may have for me. You will honor me by fighting as though you mean to kill. To hold back would be nothing short of insulting. Withstand this!
Oh, here it comes. Oh.
No way.
Just
she
watch.
can use a persona too? Who is she? There!
Oh, yeah. I kind of want to... No, we'll set up. Oh?
Persona!
Oh, cool.
Let's go! I am thou.
Kanji.
Come on down!
Just keep the cycle going, I guess.
Don't let me down. Don't
Cool.
let me down.
Whoa!
Oh, boy.
Hit! Someone
Just
help him!
watch.
Whoa!
Whoop.
He's dizzy. Snap him out of it.
I'll try.
Persona!
Okay, 734. That's what we did. 631.
Up you go.
Yeah, she must have a persona equipped that buffs her.
I am thou.
Oh.
Persona!
We'll save his charge. This is more important.
How long has it been since I've felt this invigorated? My apologies, but I'm even more eager to defeat you now. Just watch.
No,
Just
Takun.
watch.
Oh, this is
Ouchie.
good.
Oh, you asshole. Let's try God's Hand. Oh god, that did 0.
Darkness
Oh.
won't work.
Yeah, darkness
Now
won't
Takun's
work.
hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
God, we do 0 to her now.
Go forth!
Now Takun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
Come on down!
I actually should have healed with Yukiko. Oh, she's just... Okay. Fine with me. Okay, what do I got? Do I have anything that can break her resistance for physical? Stat penalties. Nothing. No, Izanagi is still my best play. Let's charge her up. Now you can heal everybody.
I am thou.
Come, Kozeon.
And now she heals. Oh, cool. Okay, we did that. You should. Okay, good. Do we do that? I think so.
Come on down.
Withstand this.
Oh, no.
Don't let me down.
Oh, gosh. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ouchie. Okay.
Persona.
Charge up. Okay, you're charged. Let's make sure.
Light won't work. Watch yourselves.
Great. Don't have. Shoot. I didn't notice her get her
I am thou.
her fire resistance back.
Come on down.
Just watch.
Pathetic.
Cool.
Withstand this.
Now she's buffed. Good.
Persona.
What do we got?
Darkness won't work.
Oh, she's that's what it is. She's changing. Okay. So we might be able to catch her on a bad switch.
All yours.
I'm charging back up. In anticipation that the next persona we can actually do some damage with. Yukiko. Oh. Okay. Do we heal? No, I think we'll be fine. Oh, here we go.
Persona.
Just watch. Just watch.
There we go. Okay, what are we at now? Neutral to all, but she drains wind. Okay, her defense is down. I'm charged. Alright, hit her.
Persona.
Please heal us. Oh. Oh, cool. Okay.
All yours.
Fall with the petals.
Wonder why it plays that like she's about to crit or something. Maybe it's just because it's a severe attack? Maybe? Okay, we are already buffed. Can't tell. It won't let me see if we're still buffed or not. But I know we still have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have the attack buff. So we'll just do this. There we go.
Don't let me down.
Oh boy, here.
Don't let me down.
Ow!
Protect me, Kozeon.
Oh, cool. We should still probably heal, though. We'll charge first. Reflects physical. She doesn't really go for physical.
All yours.
Oh, I just saw it. I just saw her buff. Okay, we've still got attack. Hit attack rate reverted. That's fine. As much as I don't want to, we're gonna heal up. She'll one-shot Naoto if we're not careful. I really hate attacking when we should be just using our... Or I really hate healing when we should be using our attack boost. I'm not gonna charge him. Oh, shit, that's right.
Withstand this!
Yukiko-senpai, are you okay?
Come on, Yukiko.
Can you get up?
There we go. Nice job, team. Okay, and your attack buff is still there. I can see it there. See, attack buff. So we'll hit her with it. I highly doubt she's ever going to use a persona that gives her a weakness.
Darkness won't work.
Yeah. I'm not gonna heal. I think we'll be fine here. As far as kanji goes, okay, you're neutral again. Good.
How marvelous. Even Elizabeth never backed me this far into a corner. Now show me. Show me what lies beyond battles. Withstand this.
Okay. I figured she'd pull out a new persona for this phase. God damn it, Kanji. Divine Vacuum. We're fine. We're fine. We are all fine. Oh. Oh, hell yeah, give it to her.
You okay there, Kanji? Don't strain yourself.
All yours.
Charge her up.
Kanji's dizzy. Snap him out of it.
I am thou.
God. We still have one more boss fight to do after this and a whole dungeon. Need some way to restore SP. I guess we can just pay the fox.
As good as I got, damn it.
Yeah, it will be fine. Okay, what are we working with again? Right. I'm gonna charge him up.
Just watch.
Oh. Oh, she power charged?
Don't let me down.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, this isn't good.
Whoa!
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
Yeah, you think?
Persona!
There goes our endures also for Yukiko and Naoto. Clutch attack buff.
All yours.
Careful, guys. You're really low on health.
We're getting really low on SP though. Okay, what are we working with now?
Physical attacks won't work on that thing?
Well, alrighty then. Uses party attack. Wait, what are you to electric right now? You're neutral, right? Yeah. We'll just use electric attack.
Just watch. Don't let me down.
Come on. Damn it.
Yukiko-senpai,
Don't let
are
me
you
down.
okay?
What did I even give you evade ice for?
Yukiko-senpai's dizzy.
Fuck's sakes. Okay.
Let's go.
Can you stand?
Please. Yes. Okay. Neutral to physical.
Come on down!
Oh! Oh, the crit! Oh, give it to her. There! Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
While we were fighting, I recalled the fairy tale that girl told me once.
Before that girl left, she told me this.
Why does her voice sound like it's
Slumbers at the
changing?
ends of the world, that of a young man who devoted himself to becoming a seal. That soul is risking itself to prevent mankind, who has lost the joy of living, from calling down ultimate destruction. She told me that she was going to save him from that fate.
Spoiler alert.
To tell the truth, I wondered what sort of nonsense she was speaking. But no, she was serious. She said if she couldn't do it alone, she would combine her powers with those who bonded with that soul to enact a miracle. Maybe all that she said was the truth. And that was her reason for leaving the Velvet Room. She must have come to realize what I now understand. You, a human, one against me, one who rules over power. You have shown me one's potential. Those who search for themselves are no one as long as the search continues. It isn't emptiness, but limitless potential. It means the seeker can choose to be anything he or she wishes.
That's why she made a choice.
I had planned to bring her back by force, but I won't interfere with her anymore. Her wish seems staggering to contemplate. But fortunately, the chains of time are loose for us residents. Even if there isn't time enough in a single era and it takes her eons, she will accomplish her mission.
This boy she took such a fancy to. I'm somewhat curious as to what kind of human he must be.
Your victory was truly amazing.
Does it not sound like her voice
And
is
I must
changing?
Thank you. Of all the humans I've encountered until now, you shook my soul the most. This is proof of my reverence. Please accept it.
Obtained spiral bookmark.
With that much power and will, you can overcome any obstacle. Should you ever run up against your limits and feel you cannot overcome your boundaries, you'd be lying to yourself. Simply recall today's victory. There's no need to worry. Even if you should lose everything, your soul will not be isolated.
And if that does happen, just as she did for the other boy, I shall do for you.
Well then, I will return to the Velvet Room and take up my original duties. Let us meet again.
She just jumps off the edge. There it is! I have 100% completed Persona 4 Golden. Those are the last two. Those are the last two Steam achievements. Oh my gosh. Oh, that feels good. Man. What a way. What a way to go. But we're not done yet, fellas. No, 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 no. We still have one more dungeon. The final dungeon. Holy shit. I have 3.7 million yen. There we go. But that will do it, everybody. That will do it. And I'm happy it didn't end the game. But I didn't know. God, that fight was actually kind of... It was kind of tricky. That was easily the hardest boss of the game so far. And I'm on the easiest difficulty. So I could only imagine how brutal and horrible that fight would be on hard mode. Which is the hardest difficulty, not very hard, but I've said that before. Yeah, she is just a sponge. But that was a fun fight. God, it feels so good to have that done. All achievements done. Alright, that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next episode, we will head and take on the final boss. So yeah, next episode will probably be the finale. But yeah, what a journey this has been. Thank you everybody for watching as always. And until next time, bye for now.